This is our 88th summer of camp. We were founded in the 1930s. At the time, people with diabetes were bedridden. These two women doctors had the idea that they wanted to get the kids out of the hospital beds and get them out into nature. So that very first summer, they loaded a bunch of kids with diabetes up into the back of a flatbed truck and drove them up into the mountains. They spent the whole summer outside, and the doctors managed their blood sugar, and they found out that the kids thrive in this environment. This building is named Doc and Ellen's in honor of them and their commitment to us.
Bearskin Meadow Camp is one of many diabetes camps that Direct Relief supports across the United States. For over a decade, Direct Relief has supported Bearskin Meadow Camp with necessary medical supplies for kids to manage their type 1 diabetes.
When we're getting ready for camp at the beginning of the summer, and it's always this really exciting time when we get these boxes of supplies, it's massive.
These supplies get our campers and staff who have diabetes through the day-to-day management while they are up here. And to be able to get these supplies donated absolutely makes all the difference.
It's this really sort of secure feeling to know that we're going to have what we need to take care of kids and families over the course of the summer.
And it makes a critical difference, quite frankly, to our budget, and so that we can use that money for other things, whether it's program, facility, other first aid supplies, whatever it may be. And we absolutely could not do the work that we do to transform lives without the philanthropic support.
So push it in all the way until you see the meter light up.
Having all of that technology and all of those supplies up here ready to go when the kids get here means that we can meet or exceed the standards of care that they have at home.
So what's our next step when we have a high blood sugar? What do we do? Should we maybe talk to some med staff? Sure.
And that allows us to deliver a great camp experience to them. It also means that they can really grow in what they know about diabetes and then take that back with them down the mountain.
Just had our shot, so let's just wait a little bit and chill and see how you do, okay? All right, you guys.
Direct Relief, through its Power for Health initiative, supported Bearskin Meadow Camp to install backup battery power in Sequoia National Forest, in an area that is really prone to power outages. And those power outages are more consequential at a place like this, a diabetes camp.
So to keep this building up and going is critical. This is the medical center of hosting 100, 150, 200 people who are managing not just diabetes, but other critical medical conditions. So for kids and people, counselors even, to be able to come in and know that there's lights and that the insulin is staying refrigerated, because we have to keep it refrigerated. It can't get too hot, is absolutely critical. Being able to charge phones is really important. Being able to charge pumps, tandem pumps they have to be charged.
The backup batteries are really, really awesome for us. When we're without power, it makes things really challenging. So the fact that they just pop on when needed is a game changer for us. So our food service up here is really important because we have kids with diabetes. Everything that they eat needs to be carb counted, and then they need to dose insulin based on that. If they aren't getting food at the times that is normal for them, their blood sugar is gonna crash. Our food interacts with our insulin, and everything is really important, especially for kids with diabetes.
Does that sound good to you? Excellent.
This camp is family. This camp is family, yeah. I started coming up here when my then 9-year-old daughter was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, and it changed our lives up here. It really did. And my daughter's now a nurse, and she's on med staff too, and we just spread the bearskin magic.
Like, that's not white.
My name is Addie, and I've been at camp for 3 years now. This is my 3rd year. And I've been diabetic for 3 years now. In camp, to me, feels like It's like a place where everyone can gather around and share everything about them.
So diabetes is an incredibly isolating disease, and the antidote for isolation is community.
So nice to meet you. Is this your first time at camp?
We live in a very isolating time, right? Like, we are all kind of feeling that in society, and that is particularly true for kids and families with diabetes, where they don't have a sense of community around what it means to take care of this disease, what it means to live with this disease. It is a very special place, and it's a place where, you know, people get married up here. People say, when I die, I want my ashes scattered here.
I'm so glad that a place like Bearskin Meadow Camp exists for us to come together and be with each other. It's great to see every kid running around with some kind of pump on their arm or their belly and just going through the same things. And to be part of that, it really is a special place.
So one of the great ways of building community is to share knowledge.
So what does this mean if you're explaining it to a family?
When you have more knowledge, you become more resilient, and they can come here and they can find that.
Well, just one more time, the flicker of the campfire, the wind in the pines, a place where all my troubles are always left behind. So, just you and me and the campfire and the songs we love to hear.